Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Travis, and today, don't mind me eating an ice cream sandwich. I'm going to Gander the weekend for Gander Geek Fest. I'm going to try to do some blogging while I'm out there. But I want to talk to you about something that's been on my mind ever since I've seen it, and that's Julie Vu, Princess Joules. Her and her boyfriend, I don't know if they're split up for sure, I don't know. But for those of you who don't know Julie Vu, she's all the way across the country in Vancouver. She's a transgender woman and an activist and YouTuber. And she is probably one of the most beautiful, kind-hearted sweethearts I've ever seen in my life. I followed her videos, I'm a big fan of hers. Bit of a crush on her, I'm not gonna lie. And now she not only does transgender activism go into her resume, which she is proud of, something she's not proud of, and something that breaks my heart, is that she is now a domestic abuse survivor. I cannot tell you how many times I have been witness to this kind of thing. It doesn't matter if it's the person next door, it doesn't matter if it's the person across the country, it doesn't matter if it's the person across the world. If you know somebody who's suffering from domestic violence, for God's sakes, pick up the phone, call the police, reach out to them and say, hey, listen, enough is enough. You're better than this. You don't need to deal with this. Domestic abuse in any way, whether it's the woman doing it to the man or whether it's the man doing it to the woman. It's wrong. It's disgusting. It breaks my heart every single time because I'm 29 years old. I'm 29 years old. I'm a 29-year-old Aspie, like I've said a million times before. I'm getting older. I've never had that relationship where I can honestly say that I felt loved. And I looked at Julie's videos that she did with Regis or whatever the hell his name is, and they seem so happy. And and when I saw the video of Julie, she was so bruised, so marked up, and it broke my heart knowing that such a beautiful creature that God created, this punk felt that he had the need to lay his hands on her, hit her, punch her, kick her, whatever he did. And he's pretty much gotten away with it so far. I have never laid my hands on a woman in my life. I never have and I never will. Unless it is to hold them close to me, kiss them, and say, you're safe with me, everything's fine. And what disgusts me is that, especially here in Newfoundland, you've got so many liars and cheaters and backstabbers and murderers and drug addicts and robbers that have gone to prison, and yet as soon as they get out of jail, everybody says, oh, he's a good guy, he's a wonderful human being, oh, girls, you should get with this guy. No, they're not wonderful people. They're not decent human beings. Otherwise, they would have contributed to society instead of doing that. And each and every time they get a girl in their life, they trade them up for something different, or they trade them up for someone else, or they beat the living crap out of them because they once thought that this guy who rides a Harley Davidson and wears a patch or got tattoos all over his face or comes across as the sweetest human being that you would love to introduce to your mother turns out to be a monster on the inside. I'm not a monster. Have I been thrown away by society? Absolutely. But the way I look at it is that when life did dirty to me, I didn't do dirty to life. Because all those people out there, especially the girls out there who lied to me, cheated on me, screwed me around, stole money off me, said they loved me when they didn't. I never ever threatened any kind of revenge, any kind of harm, because that's what a man does. A man dusts himself off and moves on. If he's having a crappy day at work, he don't take it out on his girlfriend or his wife, or she doesn't take it out on her boyfriend or her husband. No. If you got frustrations, you go to the local gym, work it out, or you go punch a pillow, or you go punch a punching bag for about an hour, or you go spar with somebody, get your frustrations out. And if you really think that you're going to harm somebody, especially the one that loves you, one that comes home waiting for you, the one that you made love to, the one that you care about, the one that you have a house with, maybe children with, God forbid if they're ever put in that situation, you need help. Get help. Because that is what you need to do. If you have anger issues, for God's sakes, be a man about it, or be a woman about it, and go get help. So, Julie, I don't know if you'll ever see this, but sweetheart, you're in Vancouver, you're in British Columbia, I'm in Newfoundland, I'm a country away. I just want to let you know that there is a decent man out there for you. There is a decent man out there for you that can love you and can care for you. And you know, maybe I'll die alone, old, whatever. But I just want to let you know, Julie, and everybody that supports you, we love you, we care about you. And to Regis, just remember this: what goes around comes around. And I tell you this, buddy, if you were in Newfoundland right now, in Newfoundland we don't tolerate crap like that. What we do in Newfoundland is we take the guy in the dressing room for 5 minutes and we deal with it. Or we each take a turn, 2 minutes each, and then deal with it, and then drop you off to the cops and say, hey, this piece of shit ended up hurting his girlfriend for domestic abuse, and here's the pictures to prove it. So, Julie, we love you, we care about you. This is a real man telling you that there is better out there for you, and I only wish that, you know, me and you could meet one day, show you what a real man is like. Keep your head up, Julie. We love you, we care about you. Don't give up. I'm Travis Walsh. That's the way it is.